My timing is impeccable. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nations Cup. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we're going to be seeing the members of Germany, and on the right, it's going to be Sweden. This is our first of 4 best-of-5s today, and we are in the Nations Cup, which means we are using Meta Madness drafting style. What does that mean? Bandit, go ahead and explain it for everybody at home. Yeah, you said it, bud. So we get into Towers of Meta Madness style drafting. Heroes that are picked are unplayable for the rest of the series, so if there's a first pick, Blaze, he will not be available for the rest of this best of 5. But of course, there are other best of 5s today, and that map pool, or excuse me, that hero pool will reset every single time we get into a new best of. But here we go into Towers of Doom for our first best of 5 of the day between Sweden and Germany. And I gotta be honest, this is gonna be an exciting matchup. I will do my best to be awake. Later on today, we're going to be seeing Netherlands versus France, Poland versus Finland, and Spain versus Ukraine. Oof. I am struggling to wake up today, and I apologize. Yesterday I was bragging, I was like, it's getting so much easier. Nope, just somehow, some way yesterday I managed to just jump right awake. Today, we are struggle bussing. But we are going to see the Abathur and Brightwing band away, as well as the Lost Vikings and a Nuparak. Wow. A lot is available here between these two teams. First pick. That makes sense, honestly. I was actually going to say Diablo for Lauber, but I don't think Germany's going to contest it. This is going to be a killer. I'm going to do my best to be awake for this. And then I'll take a nap during Netherlands versus France. Ha 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 ha. No, we'll eventually wake up, I think. Wow, they actually take the Diablo away. The Genji's not surprising. Genji not surprising. Diablo... We haven't really seen Niche go into like a... Well, no, they've played a proper main tank. But they've been flexing a little bit. Yesterday, Niche was playing Deathwing main tank, Arthas main tank. I think we got like a Muradin or something like that. I'd have to look. Actually, I can look right here. I got the thing right next to me. Deathwing, Arthas, and right, it was a Diva main tank. That's right. Yeah, that was up against Netherlands, and Germany was feeling themselves in that. Dahaka, Hogger, Muradin. Wow, Hogger as well as Dahaka. Wow, that's really surprising. Please, T, do your job. I'll do mine if you can do yours. God, a nap sounds so good right now. I went to bed at a decent time. I don't know why I'm so tired today. No idea. I went to bed, got good, like, I had food, had water. Huh. Oh well. I did sleep really good, though. Like, I woke up and I was like, oh, like, it was one of those deep sleeps where you don't wake up in the middle of the night. Oh, those are great. Maybe that's the reason I'm so tired. Diablo, Genji, gonna need a healer. Rhaegar is up and available if they want to grab Rhaegar for Death Knight. I don't mind that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I was right on the Rhaegar. The hammer is, mean. Mean? Very mean. Try and step into the hammer. You've got Diablo, Genji, just to stall that all out. Okay. Solo lane is what Hazuabs is going to flex into on that last pick. We are going to see 2 more from the side of Sweden. They're going to need a healer. They're going to need some damage. It's going to be a hyper carry something. Vala? Stukov I like. Hanzo. Okay, Gia with Hanzo. Okay, makes sense. Gia's Hanzo is fantastic. So, Slarif, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. Just gonna be a Blaze. I was wondering if he's gonna go Leoric for the percent-based damage into Hogger and Dahaka, but Blaze. Oh boy, chat. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best to wake up today. Alright, we'll start the prediction. Prediction has begun. If you'd like to gamble...
Listen!
Here we go. Towers of Doom, map number 1, first best of 5 of the day. Gotta get that early AM Baja. Excuse me, sorry. Missed the mute button. Oh boy. Any gamblers in chat? No, it should be a really, really good matchup here. The Hyper Carry Hanzo is going to be interesting. Giant Slayer level 16 is going to be a big pickup for the side of Sweden. Giant Slayer is going to be a huge deal for Gia late game. I am really surprised by the triple front line of Sweden. As we actually get into this, let's go ahead and introduce Sweden first. Lobber on the Muradin, Svampgrada playing the Dahaka. We got Gia on Hanzo, Skog playing the Hogger, and Henning on the Stukov. To the left side of the map, we're going to be seeing on the Ravenlord's side, we've got Nish on the Diablo, Hazuab's playing Blaze, Death Knight on the Rhaegar, Dino playing Genji, and Sergeant Hammer to be played by Ultralisk.
10 seconds.
The good luck have funs are out. This should be a very fun matchup.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
700 on Germany. All right. That's it. Everyone else waking up just like me. Okay. There we go. Little scatter to scout out, just getting the vision of Henning here. Doesn't get a stack off that. Dino floating above, trying to get a few shuriken pokes. We have Feast on Fear Diablo. No spell shield from him, but if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Where's the spell power coming from? Genji? Or not Genji, sorry. Hanzo? Hanzo's Q is considered spell power as its ability damage. So, why not just go into Feast on Fear? Stunning an enemy hero with Shadow Charge overpower, heals Diablo for 10% of his maximum health over 3 seconds. So we'll probably see Shadow Charge resets as well. Or overpower resets, right? Pretty sure. I'm misremembering things. It's early. I'm gonna blame. I guess no one wants to predict against me. Unfortunately, if you lose, the points go to the void. That means Jeff Bezos makes $700. Because that's how everyone knows that. He gives your tier 3 subs ads, and he gets $700 when the points go to the void. A little bounce in from Sweden. Nice aggression into this camp. Hogger gets a stun onto Diablo. The drag from Svampgrada not connecting. Hazuabs gets a jet propulsion out. Wow, really nicely played from the side of Sweden with the early aggression. And one sapper does make it in. The sidewall goes down. 2 sappers make it in. Hogger gonna try and push in this last one. That will be overpowered. Shadow Charge by Diablo, but still, Hogger gets a bounce through. And that's first blood over to the side of Sweden. Gia with the first kill of the game. Good morning, Crush. Good to see you, my friends. Thanks for swinging through the stream. Little aggression into Ultralisk. Also some scatters from Gia as well. Gonna be able to get that explosive arrow level 4. As the early kill did bolster the experience of the side of Sweden. Actually, I'm talking about a bolstered experience, but no. We got some chunky level lead here. Where's this coming from? A 2,000 experience lead. It's not from camps. Minions got a little bit of a deficit. Structures as well. Wow. It's just, it's small gains. Also, it looks like there was a wave that I didn't see on the map that wasn't claimed yet, so that's the reason the experience looks so offset. Still, the side of Sweden's doing a really good job early game here. I keep saying this. I was telling my mom yesterday. I explained to her the whole Lobber and me breakfast thing. And I was like, yeah, whenever I'm casting Sweden, I say Lobber's playing for breakfast, and god dang, Lobber's playing for breakfast today. Lobber is playing like he wants to get Nations Cup breakfast with me. Svampgrada with the camp on the right-hand side. We will see Henning getting the channel here. Dino with a delay or two. How did Germany get this perfect draft? Dude, the bans were wild. The bans were like Abathur, Lost Vikings, Anubarak, and I'm forgetting something. Like the bans were like I don't know. I feel like there was like a gentleman's agreement between these two teams. Like, we're not going to ban away S-tier heroes.
Your favor will soon be complete, usurper.
Breakfast. What's up, Gato? Good morning. How's the tattoo itch? Oh god, I'm so tired. Oh, Shuriken Mastery for the Genji at 22 stacks currently. We got the Feeding Frenzy for Dahaka at level 7. Cooldown reduction, also drag duration increased by 0.5 seconds. I believe that makes it a 2.25 second drag. I'm pretty sure. We can actually check while we're kind of waiting for our next bell tower phase. Yeah, it's 2.25. Scatter to check, and the enemy's on the camp, so another invade from the side of Sweden. Here comes the brush shock of Dahaka as well. He's going to burrow into the ground, look for the drag. That's going to be cleansed away by Hammer's level 4. Dahaka's going to be left to his own devices and go down. Scatter's finished out by Hanzo, as Henning will not fall to the Genji. Dino not able to get that last little bit of damage.
Rise from the depths.
It's totally fine. Nice. It's always the best. Little dwarf toss out, and Murden's fine. Scatter just to say hello to the enemy. Single altar phase in the center of the map. We do see Dahaka respawning right now. His brush shock was already used to engage in the last fight, so he's going to have to wiggle his way down into the mid area of the map. You had an exciting protein shake for breakfast? That actually sounds really good.
Do not let the great Japanese resistance before you.
Nice shadow charge initiation from Diablo. Skoke taking a bit of damage, getting the healing pathogen from this Stukov as Ultralisk continues to poke out with the Sergeant Hammer. The cats keep wanting to sniff it. You got an open wound. To them, you got an open wound at least. Why won't you let it heal? Why do you keep this open wound open? Oh, good bounce out from Hogger. As the bell tower phase will end, Germany does get the 4 shots, and it's going to be parity on the map. Level 10s abound, and it'll be faster for Germany, at least at the rate that they're going currently. We'll see those 10s at the top of the screen. Let's cycle through the other numbers. While Lauber looks to initiate onto Hammer here, going to get pushed away immediately. Stormbolt actually 180'd onto the Diablo. Shuriken Mastery for Genji done. He's going to immediately pick up the X-Strike, and Dino puts a bit of damage, gets away, and that's all she wrote for the engagement. Haymaker, or are we going to get Avatar? What's Lauber going for? How does Lauber want to play this? Shockwave, Dragon's Arrow, Ancestral, X-Strike we saw, BFG, by the way, for the Hammer. No Napalm Strike, no upgrade for that at level 20 for the... I believe it's infinite delay. If you put the level 20 upgrade Napalm Strike on the center of an objective phase, I think you have infinite delay with the duration in the duration in which it's on the ground, but also in which or duration on the ground, but also the cooldown, the active cooldown. I think they line up pretty perfectly. Oh, dude, Gato, me too. Honest to God, the moment I said smoothie, I was just like, oh man, that sounds so good right now. Just like a nice fruit smoothie. Something tasty. BFG coming through, gonna take down Hanzo. Yeah, man with bow and arrow versus giant tank. I think the tank's gonna win that one. Great Ancestral healing from Death Knight. I didn't even see the animation at proc right there. Genji's got the channel in the middle of this fight. That's going to be Stukov to fall to Diablo in Germany. 180ing the pace on this map, and now they are in the lead. They've got minions on the top lane, bell tower. Oh, it's actually going to be a double bell tower phase, so this is going to be 8 shots into the side of Sweden.
Like all the others.
Well now. The pressure was on early game, but it seems like level 4, probably closer to level 7, things have really shifted over to Germany. And Swamp Grotto is going to just be able to tap the bushes here with the enhanced agility, 4 stacks currently, and then make it back into top lane away from Genji. No stun onto Dino. Actually, there is going to be the layered... Wow. Stormbolt Dragon's Arrow, but it's all cleansed away. Genji gets a Swift Strike, and that's, once again, the end of the engagement. Germany just saying, no, we're good. We're done. That's all we're going to do for this. Diablo scouted out in the bush. Skog now realizing how close he was to death. No staggering blow into Dino here. Alright. 13 talent tier advantage over to the side of Germany as well. Stormbolt will not connect onto Dino. Really trying to, I mean, they're really trying to get onto Germany here, but just Sweden cannot. They can't even get their foot in the door. They get the door open just a touch, but then someone just slams it shut on the opposing side. It's just not happening. It's not happening. I don't know. Well, you got 13 talents here. We got Bronzebeard Rage. That is a big pickup for the Muradin. Hogger is going to bounce in. That's going to be a Shockwave. That is a fantastic combo, but it's cleansed away. BFG to turn things around, and that is a giant missile into the face of Stukov. He must remember that when he was an admiral. Oh, Lobber has Avatar. Can he get away? No. Bunker from the Blaze will be summoned as well. Dino with 100 HP. The Storm... No way! Oh, no, Genji still takes a tower shot and he goes down. Okay. I was like, wow, the Stormbow missed from Gia, but tower shot going to be coming in clutch. Dino does go down. Death Knight with the channel onto Rhaegar. And we see a... Ooh, does he delay? Does he delay? Yes, he did delay, actually. He reset the channel there, so that way they get the 5 shots instead. Nicely channeled, nicely communicated from the side of Germany.
Let the Gravekeeper know my power.
God dang it. All I can think about is smoothies now. That's just where my brain's at this morning. It just sounds so delicious. Either way, we got the top lane camp from the side of Sweden. They're going to try and shove this into the, guess what, top lane. Actually, no, they can't shove this into top lane. They've got to go to bottom. They have to go to bottom and stop the sappers from being fed in. Stukov is actually a really, really good hero to deny this. He can use the lurking arm, and that stops the... What am I saying? They're not running into... Okay. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. They don't have the rush. They don't rush into the death zone. But fun fact, by the way, the run from the sappers when they speedily run into structures, you can actually stall that with a lurking arm because apparently it's coded as an ability. So using lurking arm silences the ability, and then they can't rush. Sorry, for some reason I was like, oh yeah, they'll rush into the death zone. No, they can't do that. Could you imagine if they did? That'd be so annoying. Oh, that was a weird interaction. I think there was a dwarf toss into a shadow charge. Death Knight will go down. Ancestor healing, unfortunately, on a 10-second cooldown now. He's going to be backing off to play underneath the bell towers. Triple altar phase will be coming up. We've got a very low lobber trying to back off and get healing. Tower shots are about... Oh, no, the tower shots are going to be onto the minion wave. Hogger does go down. Henning gets a huge healing pathogen. And that's it. Goodbye, Henning.
Do not disappoint.
Hey, good morning, Lard. Genji dies somewhere? How did that happen? Why?
Hero slain.
Wait, Stukov died? How? No, I'm just kidding. Stukov is going to be dead. Svamgrada going for this channel here. Global vision from the objective phase. Hammer gets the... What?
The altar is ours. Fire upon the Gravekeeper.
Okay.
I will not return to those.
I guess they thought the Widow Mines were going to activate or something. Anyways. But, like, they quite literally could have just kept hovering into range. That's wild to me.
Fire the towers. Destroy the Raven Lord.
Either way, it still is 26-14 in our core HP. We've got the bottom lane bell tower reconverted over to the side of Sweden, and alrighty, that was not what I was expecting from that objective phase. Not at all. Double objective phase will be coming up next in the top left and right of the map. We do have sappers in the bottom lane. Diablo chilling in the bush. Waiting. Sees Lauber and friends advancing, so they'll back off. Widowmine's in a scouting position just above, and sappers will be shoved in through the bottom. At least that's what it seems like. No. We have a rotation back into bottom lane. From the side of Sweden, they'll be able to clear this out. Oh, God, I'm just so tired today. I'm sorry, chat. I love it. Like, you have tank right here, tank right here. I don't think they saw each other with that.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
We all know Genji's very, very popular for his siege. That's why he's drafted so hotly.
The altars
He's going to take down top lane bell tower for the side of Germany. Double objective phase coming up next. Technically, this could be game ending for Germany if they get both bell towers and boss. That's 14 shots. It's early, but I can at least do that math. Yeah, Germany, I think, is setting up for the KO here. I don't think they're gonna give right side. Oh, maybe they will. I think they'll play it slow, I guess. Okay.
activate them.
So we see the trade, and that is not the KO. They're gonna play for 20. I completely forgot that was so close. 5-3 in shots, and it's 23-9, and Lauber has to Dwarf toss out. But that's okay, no big deal. He's got the launch at level 16 as well for the extra distance, as well as the cooldown reduction landing on top of people's heads. Hope you're doing well today, Lard. Oh, wait, hold on. Brushstock in from Dahaka. Hazuab's not going to get dragged. Dragon's Arrow will connect into Death Knight. We got a spin-off from Skog, and Sister Healing. Death Knight will be utilized. Didn't get the Farseer's Blessing in time. BFG will come through from Sergeant Hammer, as that's a Blaze landing a Jet Propulsion onto the Muradin. Henning will fall here. And we'll see Hazuab's grab camp for bottom lane. God dang. As I said, like the moment Sweden looks like they have a shining moment, Germany just shuts it down. Oh, they're going for full cap. Got it. Okay. Ultra capacitors, by the way, on the Sergeant Hammer at level 20. Bottom lane bell tower converted. Genji is going to rotate into mid. Dahaka trying to quickly clear out the top lane. I think we get like one shot at least. I don't think we'll see more than one shot from the left side. Yeah, that's it. Okay. 8-23, favoring the side of Germany. Single altar phase in the center of the map. This plus boss is GG. And there's only one way to enter into this fight, right? Oh, there's technically two, but this is the way. This is the expected route from Sweden. You can even see Germany setting up in the bush.
Take the altars and put an end to the
Good Jet Propulsion to read into Skog from Good Jet Propulsion into Skog as it was seen through the Widow Mines. The Dragon's Arrow will connect onto Sergeant Hammer. The Ultra Capacitor still shredding through people as Diablo actually pulls Stukov away. G is so very low. On the right side, Hazuab's going for that chase. Lauber on the left side is going to be going down. We have some sappers over the wall. Ancestor Healing used on the Dino right next to Lauber. God, that's got to... Oh, okay, Lauber, where are we going, bud?
Team kill!
That's GG.
red team dominated.
That is GG. Map number 1 goes over to the side of Germany in a wonderful, wonderful turnaround from Germany. Early game was looking really good for Sweden, but Germany, they honest to God, they hit level 7, and that's it. It all shifted. Oh, hello, Heroes of the Storm. Oh, Heroes of the Storm. What's going on? Small indie company. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nations Cup. We are in our first of 4 best-of-5s today. We've got Germany on the left, Sweden on the right. This is the Meta Madness style of draft, so we are going to be having the 10 heroes we previously saw, Sergeant Hammer, Hogger, Muradin, Diablo, etc. will be banned away on this map number 2. Of course, bans at the top of your screen only pertain to the current map, so we're going to see an immediate Dino Tracer ban. How is Bingo? I was so close to winning. I was so close to winning. I needed 54. I needed 54. I had Bingo across and diagonal if I got 54, man. I was 1 away. I was 1 away. I was close, but I had a good time. Chatted with some friends. Had a couple beers. It was a good time. The cheeseburger was actually the highlight of all of that. You're a nurse, you know what you're talking about? Oh, well, thank you for saving people's lives. Much appreciate your hard work. Yeah. All I know is there's a nap in my future today. There's a nap in my future. I'm not a big napper, but it's definitely gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. There's no way I'm gonna make it till 9 p.m. tonight. There's no way. If I go to bed at 7, I'll screw up my sleep schedule and then I'll be tired all Monday. Or well, nah. Li Ming, first pick on the right-hand side for the members of Sweden. Don't really hate that at all. Garrosh, Anubarak, Tracer, Sylvanas banned away. Okay. Oh. What does Germany want to open up with? Maiev and Anduin. Lots of pulls. Ally pulls, enemy pulls. Okay, Fan and Ive resets. You've got Warden's Cage, Containment Disc. You've got... We don't see it that often, but Holy Word Salvation. I doubt we'll see it. It's very easy to interrupt at this high level. Li Ming Wave of Force is probably going to be the pickup. Joanna Brightwing? Man. Both these teams coming out with stellar drafts so far. I mean, the Maiev Anduin is actually really, really good. Li Ming, Joanna, Brightwing, maybe a Rhaegar ban? Nah, I think they just banned something off in the solo lane. I think it's a solo lane priority. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sonya leap into Blessed Shield with the polymorph as well. The single target deletion can be really strong off of that. So nice heads up ban from Germany. Eldran, thank you for the follow earlier. My apologies that I didn't realize now. Still, as I said, waking up. Boop, boop, boo. They need a main... do they want a main tank? Is it going to be a Maiev main tank? They're going to get rid of Urel. Okay, so getting rid of the Urel for displacement. That also is a really nice ban from the side of Sweden, as I think they're going to be trying to Bless Shield hard initiate onto a target. Urel offers up a bit of gapping, potentially. She's able to hit that Righteous Hammer, create a bit of space, and allow the blow-up target, I guess you'll call it, to back away. The ally. Ooh, Chen for the Wandering Keg for displacement back. And that's a Vala Dino. Okay. Alright. Vala Dino. That's scary still. Doesn't get his Tracer, but we'll get the Vala instead. Li Ming, Joanna Brightwing, gonna need a solo lane, gonna need some extra damage. I don't hate the Rhaegar, honestly. I don't hate Rhaegar with this. They could go into Cassie if they want to go double blinds just to get rid of the auto attacks from Vala. It still is probably going to be a Q Vala build. Wow, triple blinds. The people wanted Artanis and they got it. The people wanted the Artanis, they will get Artanis. He is going to be swapping his way into Battlefield of Eternity. Protector of Ire will not be the level 1 talent. Last from the side of Germany. Are they going main tank? Is it going to be Deathwing? Will they go for their Deathwing here? No, you don't want to go Deathwing to all this. Oh. Because I was like, you have like Titan... you got Titan Blades or whatever it is. You've got the percent-based damage for Artanis. Cassia doesn't have percent-based damage, I don't think. So it's actually not that bad. No, never mind. Sorry, Deathwing was the good ban, or the good pickup. God. Come on, T. Come on, caffeine. Please? If I ask you nicely, will you wake me up? Alrighty. The gamble has begun. There you go. Someone's playing for Sweden. I do like the Artanis. We'll see how it all works out. On the left-hand side, we got the members of Germany. Death Knight on the Anduin, Hazoabs to play the Chen. We've got Niche on the Deathwing, Ultralist to play the Maiev, and Dino on the Vala. To the right side, we've got Henning on the Brightwing. Oh, look, it's Deathwing too. Svamgrad on the Artanis. We will be seeing Skog on the Cassia, Gia on the Li Ming, Lauber on the... Excuse me, under the Joanna. Is that everybody? I feel like I forgot someone. Oh, Niche is on Deathwing. That's what I forgot. I was like, I feel like I'm not saying one of the names. I think I missed him because I think he was in the sky. I don't know. Either way. Huh, there's 6,000 on Germany and 150 on Sweden. Someone's like, just maybe Sweden will win. I mean, Gia's got Li Ming already poking down the structures. That's obviously GG. The Umbral Bind for the Maiev is going to be mitigated by the Iron Skin of Joanna. Another GG. Li Ming will poke out. Phase shift from the Brightwing. Oh, it's still down here. Okay, I didn't see the target initially. I thought they were going into top lane to try and kill the Chen. Chen's got a nice brew shield going right now. Sko going to be pulled. Deathwing. Oh my god. First blood over to the side of Germany. Dino keeping that hatred up. Give you a game 3. Well,
good news, everyone.
This is a best of 5. You're always going to get a game 3 in a best of 5. I hate the tank for Germany, but I'm a believer. Niche is a really good Deathwing main tank. They've done this a couple times, actually. They did this yesterday as well. I've seen, yeah, Niche is a really, really, really good main tank player. Okay. Quick little clear under the camp. Hazoabs will be drinking his brew. He does have the freshest ingredients at level 1. Going to synergize into the Flying Kickdown at level 4. Cassia going into the Thunderstroke. Will be picking up some damage on the Q shots. Oh, no, you're good, bud. You're good. No worries. Yeah, we're all games today are best of 5s. We've got 4 best of 5s today, and we are in the first best of 5 of the day. So you came just in time. Well, just in time to still see the first best of 5 of the day. There we go. Umbral Bind will pull 2. Phase shift from Brightwing onto the Joanna, but Skog to fall here. Another kill over to the side of Germany. God dang. You may not believe in a Deathwing, but you gotta believe in Dino. Also Ultralist too. I mean, the German team is the one to beat realistically. I feel like it's gonna be Germany and Germany, USA, or Germany like France for the finals. I'm actually, you know what? The dark horse is China because I don't know anything about their team, so I am gonna be very interested to see their to see their plays. I quite literally did not see anything of their qualifier, anything of their anything, so that's actually kind of the dark horse of the tournament for me, just because I don't know anything about their team. We'll see how it all works out. China could be the one who actually takes it. Everyone's sitting here being like, Germany, NA. No, it might be China. First half of the objective phase going over to the side of Germany easily with that Q build Vala. Deathwing just wiggling around here. Going to open a Lava Burst. GA able to blink away from that one. And the Immortals will be on race side. This is just going to be a quick clear for the members of Germany. Sweden, I don't think they're expecting to win the race, just to take down some of the shielding of the opposing side Immortal. No fight to break out? No. Vala will pick up a few free Q stacks, though. Masquerade's on vacation. If he can make it, it will be 30k versus France. Well, the Berlin tournament doesn't happen until June 10th, so unless Masquerade's going to be on vacation for the next month and some change, I think France will have their main roster. I do believe France should have their main roster for the event. I think they're playing with a sub for this weekend. I believe Panda Colada is the sub for the weekend. They'll be the one who, because yeah, at least they played yesterday, or they did play for France yesterday, so I'm assuming it'll be the same today. I don't think Masquerade's going to have a PC today. Oh, a little bit of lag there, sorry about that. We do have Skog getting very low. That's going to be the Fan of Knives with the Loon's Wrath from the Maiev. Those little, there you go, Loon's Wrath after hitting at least 2 heroes with a single Fan of Knives causes the next Fan of Knives to drop a star on the target, dealing 105 scaling damage when it impacts. Deathwing with some Skyfall damage as well. Dino keeping that hatred up. Gonna try and poke at the structure. Oh no, gonna try and get a stack onto Gia, but the blink away, and this is gonna be the fort gone in top lane. Germany leaps and bounds through this map, and it's so far structured down in their favor. 4-0 in kills. Experience advantage by a solid level. We'll cycle through those numbers as 10 talent here will be first for the side of Germany, at least at this rate. Ooh, good swap onto Dino, but the Leap of Faith says nope. Quick clear out of the camp as well down in bottom lane. Shen finishes out freshest ingredients. So I'm looking at the experience differences right now. 1,842 from just those couple kills. But still about a 4k experience lead to the members of Germany. Tannis with the blade dash. I don't think he went for a phase prism swap. Maiev, just Fan of Knives poking back. We've got the Earth Shatter as well from Deathwing. And, well, Dino's over here doing Dino things. Racing down the Immortal. Cassie gonna try and start just racing against this, but Dino just has the autos, has the Qs, has the resets, and that is the first half quickly to the side of Germany. We will, by the way, have Netherlands versus France up next, Poland versus Finland. After that, later on today, we'll have Spain versus Ukraine. Skog's going to be going down, another kill over to the side of Germany. How many deaths is that? Yeah, that's 4. They're really bullying Cassia here. Cassia getting bullied by the side of Germany. Dino continues to get the autos out, and now Swamp Grotto might be the target. Wandering Keg is down from Ched for the next 25 seconds. Swap from Artanis to get the unstoppable, but I think, yeah, he is encircled here, and he is dead. Wow. Germany with a sort of crystal ball here, just seeing exactly what they need to do every single time. Immortal currently dealing 1,036 damage into structures. And the Earth Shatter will begin the siege in bottom lane. Containment Disc not connecting onto Lauber. Wandering Keg is up and available for Hazuabs, and there's going to be a flank Wandering Keg and a push Skog. Oh no, not Skog! Not Skog once again. Okay, Hazuabs has to back away, tanking tower shots. That's going to be Purifier Beam onto the Deathwing. Ultralisk getting the pull from Anduin, gets the Spirit of Vengeance out. Hazuabs, he's got a heal from Anduin. Desperate Prayer, Blade Dash, and Hazuabs does go down. The Immortal's still pushing on to keep front gate as Skog is going to be chased down by the Deathwing, but Skog's got a little bit of speed from Henning. Lauber and the rest are going to try and back away here. Niche going to re-engage or continue the chase with a Cataclysm. Light Bomb, oh my god, Light Bomb with the Spirit of Vengeance over the wall for the stun. But it looks like Ultralisk is going to be the one to fall in the end of this. It is Germany who is starting to hemorrhage Good soothing miss from the Brightwing, mitigating the stun from the Anduin, and that will be a reset for Li Ming. She's going to try and find another kill onto Death Knight. Gia can't get the angle, and the Immortal phase will expire, getting some damage onto the keep. Nicely played from Sweden. They get a chunk of experience. They push back the enemy, but how much more can they grab? Deathwing slowing things down a little bit with some Skyfall poke. And it looks like we have the camp. No, we don't. They're going to delay the camp until the objective phase. All right. Makes sense. Have the offset pressure in the top lane during objective to push against the catapults. Bottom lane and Pale are going to be traded for top lane almost simultaneously on those. I don't know how France and Germany have not played yet. Oh no, France and Germany play next Saturday. Or this Saturday. However you want to split it. On May 27th, France and Germany will play. That is going to be a really good game. It will be, of course, the first game of the day because somehow, some way, Germany got first match of every round. Germany got first match. Enough to share from Chen. He's got that little clover around him when he does drink his brew. 13 apiece in levels. We got Brightwing in bottom lane. As the Immortals will be spawning here. Earth Shatter down on the ground. Do have the chase onto Deathwing. Good chunking damage from Gia here. Henning will save the phase shift and just float on in, joining the allies. Lava burst on the ground from Deathwing. Gia poking in with some magic missiles. Some lightning furies from Cassia as well. Sounds rigged. I know, right? You didn't totally put a cap at the end of that either. Oh, wow. They're just... Germany's giving this for the time being. Oh, wait. What's going on here? What's going on here? What is going on? Some deep potential flanks coming out from the side of Germany. Well, it's kind of, it looks like it was red or something by Sweden because they back off, and I guess things were a little too perfect in that moment. Phase shift from Brightwing, Peekaboo as well. Cassia goes down, and that is a Purifier Beam onto the Deathwing. I'll be honest, little surprised we're not seeing the Suppression Pulse from Artanis. Either it was a misclick or, I don't know, Suppression Pulse, I feel like, was the direction they were leaning into in the draft. Anduin's going to be polymorphed. He's going to be swapped. He's going to throw back the Chastise. It will be a kill from Deathwing into Li Ming. Svam Grata will fall as well. That's a Light Bomb, stunning out Lauber. He goes down. It's a quadra kill overall. And Death Knight should have died. A couple little B steps right there. Unsure of whether or not he wants to Hearth, get mana, or keep fighting. Wow. Anduin had, I think, like 100 HP at some point during that fight. Throws out a beautiful Chastise. Gets a 1% increase on his healing and just starts dumping out the heals. That 1% might have actually been the thing that saved him. Doubtful. Alrighty. Immortal goes into top lane. Where's my buttons? I didn't even know where my stream deck was. It's in the same place it is every day, but I completely forgot where it was. 1,492 damage into structures from the side of Germany. Can they end off of this Immortal? That is the big question. Molten Flame from Deathwing poking onto the structure here. Alarian will move into melee range now that the shielding has dropped. There's a containment disc onto Cassie on the right-hand side of our screen. Purifier Beam onto Deathwing. He just walks away. Easy break the wrist, walk away. Cataclysm in from Deathwing. He did go for the reset at level 10, so that's going to be another Cataclysm available if he wants to use it here. And it seems like with the Immortal dead and the keep gone, Germany's okay with ending. Early morning cast? Indeed, sir. Every Saturday and Sunday for the month of May. This is the 5th morning I've done this. We're more than halfway through, so I mean, there's that. I only have to wake up at this time one more Saturday and Sunday. Well, I guess 2 more days. And then I can go back to sleeping in. Oh! It's gonna be so amazing when I don't have to go to bed at 7 p.m. on a Saturday night or a Friday night. Ooh. I can finally stay up and do nothing. Good morning, Mr. I'm Stuck. Good to see you, bud. Germany looks like they want to push up the bottom lane. Definitely will join in as well. He's got full armor plating as he was healing up in the sky. Why do people still pick this no value out from Artanis? Because Beam go burr. Come on, Captain Damage. Your literal name is Captain Damage. Beam go burr. I thought you of all people would know. Level 20 upgrade's really fun too. No, to be honest, Suppression Pulse is what I was expecting. Suppression Pulse against the Vala. I thought they were just gonna try and get rid of Vala auto value, but I guess Suppression Pulse just... Or Purifier Beam is gonna chase people around. Wah. It's a really good ult if they have nowhere to go. It does no damage. I'm sorry, sir. You're thinking of the wrong Protoss. This deals 395 damage per second. You want to talk about a heroic that does nothing? Let's talk about Phoenix's heroics. Oh, I'm gonna put a giant beam across the map. Let me just move 3 inches to the right, and it does no damage to me. Oh, you're gonna use Purification Salvo? That's not right. You're gonna use Salvo on me? Alright, well, I'll just not take any damage from it. But Bahamut, if you draft Thrall and you use Earthquake, oh cool. So I have to draft a whole nother hero, pick a whole heroic, just so I can use another heroic. Slightly better. That still does no damage. Phoenix has bad heroics. Everyone knows this. But Bahamut, what if you take Leoric, you can put them inside the Entomb, okay? Draft many other heroes instead that are way better. Like Hanzo. You wanna do big thing through Entomb? Pick Hanzo. Because at least level 20, you can do the heroic thing a lot more. Just don't tell the... I will say this. There is the synergy of Tyrande and Phoenix up against Abathur's. Bless shield from the jaw. Look at how much damage Purifier Beam is doing, man. You see Hazuabs? He's getting chunked. Look at Hazuabs. He's almost dead because of Purifier Beam. See? Hazuabs died because Hazuabs died. Death Knight is swapped. Sweden does need to manage their core, though. What's up, Darth? Good morning, bud. I hope you're feeling good today. Did you ban every way someone could say Phoenix? No, there's ways around it. There's ways around it. There's my I think I have like 15 or 20 different variations of Phoenix banned words. The Immortal still goes over the side of Germany, by the way. Dealing 1,788 damage into structures.
The wickedness of hell dwindles before me. I will bring down the gates of hell.
He died because he wanted to. Oh. Good news, you finally fixed your sleep schedule. Bad news is because you sit for 2 days looking after your kid's fever and find out it's strep throat. Oh, that's rough, bud. Hope they're feeling better. But yes, my point earlier. Phoenix and Tyrande up against Abathur. The amount of time it takes Abathur to unhat and move out of the Planet Cracker is the amount of time it takes Planet Cracker to put Abathur's health to 0. So if you ever wanna make an Abathur's life absolutely a living hell, draft a Tyrande and a Phoenix. Use Tyrande. Why Tyrande? Because you can use Sentinel to scout out the Abathur very fast. Granted, the biggest ups, the most annoying part is that it's a 2-minute cooldown, so you can only kill Abathur every 2 minutes. Antibiotics now? Nice, nice, nice. Glad to hear, bud. I remember when I had mono and I was told that I had strep throat, and then like a week or two later I still had like issues, and they were like, "Oh, you have mono." Well, all right. Yeah, strep is rough, man. There's a lot of other colds that I'd rather have than strep. I would rather be like, I'd rather have to constantly blow my nose from like drainage than have strep. Like, oh man, that feeling of like swallowing glass. Oh god, I hate that so much. That is like that one just is the absolute worst to me. I'd rather have a runny nose that you have to constantly blow and deal with like drainage and stuff like. I'd so much rather deal with that than strep. Anyways, colds aside, glad your kids are feeling better, bud. We've got the Immortal phase between the two teams, and it's going to be a pure race into the halfway mark. Very, very close. 2,000 difference, actually less than 2,000 difference in the damage on the Immortals. Mono's rough and gross, yeah. I didn't realize I went to Colorado. I went on a ski trip and everything. I snowboarded, I went and had beers. I didn't find out I had mono till I got back. I got a little bit of a pause here. We're going to find out what's going on with that in just a moment. Cheers, chat. Happy Sunday. God, I cannot wake up today. Looks like Discord issues. All right, the readies are out. Small Discord issues already been resolved. We're back into the game. Back into the game. Hey, Fish, what's up, bud? He could also just sit in base. Yeah, but then you're winning against Abathur because he doesn't get as much value or any value, if that, from Locust. So that is, I mean, you're hindering Abathur in a way still. Like, yeah, Abathur could go sit in the Hall of Storms and the Planet Cracker combo could never work out against him. Sure, but then Abathur doesn't get his Locust value. Unless he's being, like, cheeky and he's, like, jumping into lane with the burrow and then dropping a couple Locusts, then hearthing back and trying to micro it that way. Sure, like, at a high level, absolutely. They'll get value, but at low ranks, if they just start sitting in the Hall of Storms, you've really hindered the Abathur value. Locust push does help. I mean, it's an extra unit in the lane. Any good plays? Oh, dude, the first map, Towers of Doom, was fantastic between both these sides. No Falstead's been drafted yet today. This is only our second map of the day. We've got 4 best of 5s. We're in the second map of our first best of 5 of the day. We're guaranteed at least 12 maps, minimum, 20 maps maximum. I think Abathur's win rate would go up if they remove the Locust.
The demon approaches the gates of heaven.
Yeah, but a hero who can just sit in the Hall of Storms and never be threatened, I feel like that's unbalanced. I don't know. I'm no game developer, but in my mind, that feels unbalanced. A hero that can never be punished ever, no matter what. I think that Locust is a critical factor in Abathur's play to force him out of the Hall of Storms, and so now you have to be practical with your placement of Abathur. There's strategy behind it. But absolutely his win rate would go up. Because he'd never die. So, and he'd never have to worry about his positioning on the map. He'd never have to worry about a Genji jumping over the wall, X-striking him post level 10. All he's got to worry about is just hatting people. And at level 10, either microing his monstrosity or cloning. Well, We are post level 20. I have not cycled through the other numbers, so let's get an idea what the damage, healing, and experience does look like in this game, just in case the post game does break for us again. That was the weirdest thing. I've never seen that before, where the post game has 0 information. Phase shift in from the Brightwing, Purifier Beam down from the Artanis. That is going to be a Blessed Shield from the Joanna. Purifier Beam getting some value onto Ultralisk, chasing them around. Fan of Knives getting resets here and there. That will be Cassia going down first in the engagement. Ultralisk getting Fan of Knives and Fan of Knives. Vault of the Wardens does build a window for Ultralisk to avoid some of the critical damage. Unstoppable onto Artanis from his swap from the Phase Prism, but it still is going to be a triple kill. Over to the side, G is going to try and find a combo into Death Knight. It's not going to work out because Dino's here. Doesn't max stack Monstrosity basic attack deal like 650 damage? I don't know, to be honest. Mines have a range too, unless you go level 4. That is true, that is true. That is very true, bud. That is true. Mines do have a range unless you do go for the upgrade. Germany will be able to take map number 2 on Battlefield of Eternity up against the members of Sweden. GG, well played. Sweden had some shining moments, but unfortunately, that will be Germany with another W. Hey, we got post-game stats. What if I just paid out the wrong bet? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Nations Cup, our first best of 5 of the day. We got Germany versus Sweden. We're going to Braxis Holdouts. Maybe not. The one I mean can be left on for a few days. Oh yeah, you can. No, we're talking about the same thing. We're talking about the same thing. This one, the artist that I went to, he basically said he was like, leave it on for at least like till the next morning. I went and saw, I'll never forget, I went and got a tattoo on my thigh, like a big tattoo, and then I went and saw Avengers Endgame Part 1, I think it was. I went on a date that night, and I told her, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go get a tattoo, like, we'll go to the theater afterwards, and we'll get some beers and whatever. And I'll never forget being in the theater, and I could just feel, like, the plasma, like there was like a hole or whatever, and it, like I could feel it like dripping down the side of my leg, and I was like, oh, this is gross. Anyway, sorry. It's just plasma. It's just stuff inside your body leaking out after getting tattooed. Anyways, my gross stories about leaking bodily fluids out of your skin. Let's get into Braxis Holdout. We got a Zarya, we got a Tracer ban, and an Uther ban as well. Marinate the tattoo. Yep. Good morning, Stark. Good to see you, bud. I hope you're nice and cozy today. I hope you're feeling good. Medivh ban. We saw 0 Medivh yesterday. And it's not like you got banned away. It was 0 Medivh, period. No bans, no picks, nothing. No Medivh yesterday at all. It was wild. It's all heal and juices. It is. It's heal and juices. But, like, the little tattoo that I'm going to get on the back of my arm that I want to get, like, I'm probably not going to do all that stuff. I'm probably just going to wash it. Put lotion on it. It's a simple small one. Sylvanas first pick for the side of Sweden. That's a really nice first pick, I'm not gonna lie. Push potential is really high with her. You've got mind control to try and go fishing for enemies. Speaking of fishing, does anyone have Prime Gaming? Did you know that if you have Prime Gaming, you've got Amazon Prime? And if you've got Amazon Prime, you've got a free Twitch sub to my channel. Rexar Misha Junkrat. Okay, nice start for the side of Germany. Blame me, chat? No, blame me! I'm Spartacus! No, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus! Unbridled Energy and a cosplaying Beetle. A Nubrak and Nubrak, Kerrigan, Sylvanas. They're gonna need a healer, so probably we'll see the healer priority ban. Maybe actually Malfurion would not be a ban. Tyranda's also really good too. Single target deletion's high with her with the Huntress Mark and all that stuff. Yeah, I've definitely got the tattoo itch. Oh, I've got the tattoo itch. That's why I'm so, like, I hate bugging people, but it's just so weird. Like, the tattoo artist responded to everything and then just stopped talking to me all of a sudden. The moment I was like, hey, does this day work? No response. Nothing. Like, what the hell, man? I'm sorry. So Garage will be the band Tyrande as well. It makes sense because it looks like they're going dive heavy, so you don't want to be displaced by the Garage. You didn't have to go. You didn't have to go anywhere early today, at least. Nice, nice. Arthas Karazim. No, another Arthas from Niche. Very good tank player. Very flexible. You can't wait to go home, though? I get you on that. You have plans today? They need to switch to a Boston hotel later? Maybe they're stolen away by Batman. Get on the chase, streamer. There's the Malfurion from earlier that I was thinking about. It's actually going to be over the side of Sweden. Karazim, what are they going to wrap up this draft with? You know what I would not mind? A Gul'dan here. I think a Gul'dan would be so good. Poke potential. Oh.
Now this is pod racing.
Okay. I don't hate this at all. Like, the reason I was going to say Gul'dan is because you've got a lot of poke around the objective phasing. You've got control with the Horrify, but this does have a lot of those options as well. The Zerg wave clear, I feel, is a bit... that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What's up, Free? How you doing, bud? Start prediction. Which team wins? Braxis holdouts. Braxis holdout. All right, there you go. Sorry, I thought I spelled it wrong. Batman is probably yelling at them about hockey pants right now. That took me a second, but then I had the realization of what you were referring to, and that was good. That was really good. Oh, that was funny. On the left-hand side, by the way, the gamble is open if you want to predict on which team will win. Braxis holdout. We've got Hazuabs on the Rexar, Misha to play Misha, Death Knight on the Karazim, Dino to play the Junkrat, Ultralisk on the Alarak, and Niche to play Arthas. To the right side of the map, looking to put something on the board here for our first best of 5 of the day. We got Henning on the Malfurion, Gia on the Kerrigan, Labra to play the Anubarak, Svampgrada on the Sonya, and Skog on the Sylvanas.
5.
Finally, I know, right, Stark? Finally, we get a Braxis game. Ooh, rhyme.
Facility online.
The battle begins.
It's not Stepman who's the announcer for this. Who's the announcer for Braxis Holdout? Any StarCraft 2 lore aficionados in chat? It's definitely not Donnie Vermillion. Stark, this is specifically for you. I don't know why. Yesterday, when I was about to walk into the bar, my brain my internal monologue was in Donnie Vermillion's voice when I was walking into the bar, and I almost ordered my first beer. I almost sat down at the bar and be like, "I'm Donnie Vermillion!" Like, I don't know why, but that's where my brain was at yesterday when I was walking into bingo. Just. No one would have known what I was talking about either. And they know my name is definitely not Donnie Vermillion. The subtitles say?
You have to control them.
I don't have the... Do I have them off? Did I turn off in-game chat? I don't think so. Apparently it's Dr. Cook. Oh, goodbye, Junkrat. First kill over the side of Sweden. Bingo? I unfortunately did not bingo yesterday. I was 1 square away from a double bingo. I was 1 away from a double bingo yesterday. I was so livid. Nice combo from Kerrigan onto the Arthas here. Niche going to be dropping down 50% as the fight will continue. Skog getting low. Has to throw the Haunting Wave and reactivates that. Gia will go down, and Germany does find a kill into the Kerrigan. Is this Meta Madness? Why is the Arthas in game? Oh, thank you, Stark. Dr. Cook is a scientist on Bragg's facility. He designed the platform and later sent a research grant to study on the platform. However, he was stranded on the platform, sought to use the platform beacons to redirect the Zerg away from him and security forces. Thank you very much for the lore dump. Arthas does take down the Anubarak. 2-2 in kills. Zerg wave being channeled over the side of Germany handedly. Yep, thank you, Stark. For anyone that does not understand the draft style, I always go through the draft style at the start of a best of 5, and then I usually kind of recap it at the second match, or the second map. So, if this is the last game in this best of 5, unfortunately for Sweden, they'll get 3-0'd, but for us, it's good news. There's still 3 more best of 5s today. Netherlands versus France, Poland versus Finland, and Spain versus Ukraine. That is the other 3 best of 5s later on today, and those will be coming up back to back to back. Alarak does go down, Sadism reset, Kerrigan to fall, but Karazim also will go down. It's going to be the members of Sweden pulling ahead in kills here. Zerg wave will expire. 1 Hydralisk needs to be cleared out. Anubarak burrows on to the Arthas, and he does go down.
I don't mean any offense. I just want to be sure.
Buttspot lurks. Buttspot waits. Okay, so it's Dr. Cook. Okay, thank you. Much appreciated. So we get rotation back into bottom lane from the core 4 in Sweden, but in top lane we've got. This is what we've got Sonya's. Oh, Svamgrada is using the, oh god, what's his name? El Guapo? I don't think it's that. Alright, well, this fight is just kinda moot. There's been just damage thrown at each other, but the health bars really haven't moved much. Junkrat, meanwhile, in bottom lane, Dino does push up the wave into the fort. Does push it up. The announcement for the objective phase should be in just a moment. It's a very low cooldown from when the Zerg wave ends to the next announcement. That's a really good Ravage upheaval. No, excuse me, Ravage and Primal Grasp, as well as the Impaling Blades from Kerrigan. Gets the kill on Rexar here. Any infested Archangels? No. Thank you very much, Abacus. Junkrat checks out the camp with some frag launcher grenades, but with the Rexar just now respawning, they'll respect and just give it over. We'll also go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. 10 talents here will be at the top of your screen in just a moment. We have full Discord Strike build for the Alarak. Does a lot of damage onto the Anubarak. Can he get away? No, Lauber will be going down. That's a kill over to the side of Germany, just as the beacons have spawned. Oh, Skog. Kerrigan looks for the combo once again. Death Knight not able to get the finalized damage onto Death Knight there, unfortunately. Muffins are ready. Wait, what kind of muffins? I still want one, but what kind of muffins? Are they lemon poppy seed? Oh, let them be lemon poppy seed. Anubarak is going to start things out here on this beacon in the top lane. Arthas still in bottom. He's actually going to wrap around for a flank. Misha does go down. Spear onto Ultralisk. Svamgrada displays still chasing in. No, it's going to be Anubarak who needs to back away right now. Lauber getting a little bit low. Steel Trap. And Concussion Mine splits Henning, but they still have control of the top lane for the time being. Hold up. Niche is going to start things out On top of Lobber here, we have Kerrigan going down at the top of our screen. Lobber's going to be able to burrow away. Nice Howling Blast. Nice Howling Blast through the wall. Some beetles will be spawned. Alarak, Deadly. Oh. Nope. Did he go the wrong way? Did he go the wrong way? What happened? What happened, Ultralisk? Blueberry muffins? Oh my. Blueberry lemon? Get out of town. I'm shutting down the stream, everybody. I'm gonna go get some muffins. The rare English muffin, never seen before in England. That is my favorite part. Yeah. I love going to the UK to go get English muffins. Anubarak trying to get a burrow combo into Arthas. Is he still alive? Oh, no way, Arthas. Okay, thank you. Double kill over the side of Sweden. The Archangel and the Zergwave pushing into top lane. Fort will fall, and Germany backs away. Bloober butt lemon. Okay. Oh, that's disgusting. Let's take a look at the Alarak really quickly, because I know the Discord Strike stuff doesn't show properly on stream, or on the talent bar. Heroes hit 8 out of 15, 2 heroes, 0, current bonus damage 0. Okay. What is the scaling again? After hitting 15 heroes increase. Okay, so okay. Scones are legit though, and not those American scones. I'm not a scone fan, personally. Not a scone fan. I'm a muffin man. We got 10s on both sides. 13 talent here, still a little bit to go. 6 to 8 in kills, favoring the side of Sweden. Though Sweden structurally is going to be down just a fort. Also some gates as well. There could be a fight in bottom. Anubarak is kind of lining up for, yeah, is this defense or are these warnings? Anubarak initiates onto Hazuabs. Lobber looking for the play. 7-sided strike will be used, doesn't find any value. Leaping from the Sonya, that's a Riptire from the Junkrat as well, as we do have the Tranquility from Malfurion coming out, and that still will be Sonya going down. Anubarak with an Impale, as the Rexar is going to keep microing Misha around. We have Dino with a sliver of HP, a couple hundred right there. Anubarak, he's silenced. He was, I think, Lobber was going to play to the corner and then burrow charge over, but he does not have the ability to do so because he was silenced. This is going to be Arthas falling. Kerrigan popping off with a double kill. Ultralisk going to be a ravaged target, but that's more or less to get away. A nice double kill to answer the double kill loss. I'll tell you what, if 30K wins Nations Cup, you have to accept English muffins and American scones are the superior food items. What? No, I don't have to agree on any of those. Thank you, Stark. I don't agree to any of these conditions. You already lost the NA versus EU arrow meme at least once. Get ready for another contest. Ugh. I hate that. Do you know how many arrows were missed yesterday? Do you know how many arrows are missed in EU? Well, in EU, when they miss an arrow, it's for zoning. Really? Really? Oh, really? When it specifically goes right between two people in a hard initiation fight? I hate EU versus NA stuff. I hate that so much. It is my least favorite esports storyline because it just feels lazy. Leaping from Sonya for a hard initiation into the Alarak. That will be Karazim and Misha to go down, as well as Alarak sadism back down to 100. He does have the Pure Malice, but unfortunately, he's not going to have any gains from that one. This is a Black Arrow to lock down the structure in the bottom lane. That will be Arthas to fall. Junkrat's got the channel and the objective for the time being. Dino being annoying on Junkrat.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Dino being just...
What? I say
Well, Sweden got a bunch of kills. They get the fort, but they get 0 Zerg charge. This is unfortunate for Sweden. What looked like a shining moment, they have experience advantage. They don't have any gains on the map. Sweden actually needs another really good team fight, to be honest. Sweden needs another good couple kills like we just saw. I can't stay long. I have kitchen-related stuff to do, but still, I'm taking the habit of popping and say hi and lurk in the corner. Oh, well, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it, Kiss. I hope you have a fantastic day. Enjoy your cooking or whatever you're getting up to in the kitchen. Baking, cooking. I don't know. Maybe you're making weed brownies. I don't know. You do you, bud. Enjoy it. Misha does go down with some free sadism to Alarak. Plain English muffin eaters are... Why? Why are we judging people? Maybe someone has an upset tummy and they need something bland and generic. Nothing wrong with that. Well, if you put pineapple on pizza, you're a communist. Nice wailing arrow into the Alarak just after the cocoon expires. We've got Skog a little low on the low side, or on the bottom side of this engagement. Karazim to fall, Misha to go down as well. Man, oh man, Sweden! Sweden might be able to put one on the board here. They're gonna stall out the objective phase. Kerrigan starts the boss. Nah. Nubrak is trying to pressure Dino. Dino gets the concussion mine away. Dino being annoying. Dino being very annoying. Kerrigan's like, all right, cool. This is my time to shine. That's actually a really good staggered death. 37 seconds, just as you're going to get Alarak and you're about to get Karazim back. That was actually a really good staggered death favoring the side of Sweden. They need to not let Misha do that. I guess they're just afraid Malfurion didn't want to get caught out there, which makes 100% sense. Oh, G is going to... Yeah, they have to give this. All right. The Zergs will be summoned favorably to the side of Sweden. They still have to clear up bottom lane. There's still a decent Zerg wave from Germany as well. Gotta watch out for those Banelings. Best unit in StarCraft 2. You're making cheesecake. Enjoy. Chad, I'll be honest. I've never had cheesecake. My ex-girlfriend loved cheesecake. Never really had it. Never. It's a lot of dairy. It's a lot of dairy. Which to me, in my mind, is probably a bad idea. You know what I'll stick with? I'll stick with my blueberry muffins. Thank you very much. You prefer saltines when you have an upset stomach? To be honest, it's whatever I've got in the house. If I've got English muffins, then it's that. If I've got bread, it's that. If I've got crackers, it's that. It's just whatever's available in the house currently. Because usually when I'm feeling like crap, there's no way in hell I want to get in the car and go to the grocery store for saltines. If you haven't had cheesecake, you're a librarian. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind being one. Yeah, I don't mind being a librarian. They're pretty cool. Howling Blast from the Arthas connecting onto a few. That's going to be another hard engagement from Sweden. That's Ultralisk to go down. A Ravagin. Gia's popping off on this Kerrigan right now. Oh my god. Germany seemingly has hit like runner's wall or whatever you call it. I couldn't remember what the term was, but like I think it's a marathon term, but like runner's wall, where they just everything they try and do, it just does not work out. They can't get past Sweden. Man, Sweden on a tear. It's not over. Germany could just get one good fight. But this will be top lane. Oh no, Niche, what are you doing, bud? Ah! Lobber's playing for breakfast, chat. Lobber's playing for that land breakfast. I said it earlier, but I was talking to my mom on the phone yesterday after the stream, and I was telling her the whole thing about Lobber and me getting breakfast and how we've talked about it for many a years at this point. And she was like, "That's just so cute, Christopher." Riptire from the Junkrat will go out. Kerrigan will fall here. The Archangel getting some good damage on the keep. The rare Kaimo Hearth spotted in the wild. You can't have any of them, so does that make you in the Antichrist? Yes, you are the Antichrist.
Burn, baby, burn.
Make haste toward the beacons. They're up and running.
Charge for Ultralisk canceled. I don't like. I've played a bunch of Alarak. Deadly Charge. I can never get the button combinations right for it. I don't know why. Because like you press it to charge, and then if you press the same button, I don't know. I forget. Like, I think you have to press R again to trigger it, and I think if you right click it, it just. I don't know, anyways. I think you move command and you cancel it out or something. Boar's unleashed by the Rexar. This is 20 talent tier advantage to the side of Sweden. And it's Germany who's got charge on the Zerg wave. We've got Catapult fixated. Cyclone. Cyclone's got targeting. One more Cyclone shot. Phew. Top lane keep, by the way, is taking some damage as well. The chase is on from Sweden into Germany. Niche is going to be the target of a... Oh, nope. Not seven-sided. That's going to be the cleansing dash. Riptire from the Junkrat. Seven-sided strike. Seven-sided strike. Nubrak does go down. Kerrigan is getting low here. Concussion Mine. Chrysalis buys a window. That's going to be Bolt of the Storm for Kerrigan. Gia able to get away from lethal damage. Swamp Grotto going to pop the level 20 barrier. That will be Misha to fall. That is free sadism for Alarak, though. Alarak will get free sadism from the Pure Malice level 13. Zerg wave. I gotta be honest, I don't understand why Germany is kind of okay. I would have thought Sweden would have been shutting them down here, but Sweden loses a Nubarak really early on. They're going to go for this camp. Junkrat does see this, by the way. I think he saw it with the grenades. Either way, they know for sure because the minimap is showing. Right. This is awkward. To be honest, I thought Sweden was going to take us into the fourth map here. I really thought, and it might be Germany. Well, no, it's not over yet. I think they're going to get the objective phase. They're going to let everything push out. They're going to get their 20 talents here, and then it'll be basically... I was going to say one fight wins the game, but Germany still has to go through a structure. Their siege is really good, so... I think one good fight for either team is going to be the decider here. If you're rooting for Breakfast with Lobber, I'm going to be honest. I do my best to have no bias as a caster. I am too rooting for Breakfast with Lobber. We could take photos together. We could share. It'll be like Lady and the Tramp. Like we'll share a we'll share an orange juice together. I'm sorry. I'm picturing us eating a hash brown from either side. Anyway, sorry, I'm so sorry. Those are my brains at this early in the morning. They will get the camp. Misha is going to channel that. We do have a leap into the Karazim just after the Cocoon expired. Karazim couldn't play the game there. It's a double kill. Is Sweden going for core? Sweden, you going for core? What are you doing, buds? Nah, they're going to go boss. They're going to go grab a boss. Instagram your bunches have a picture of mimosas. I don't like deadly charge in, but Alarak said, we're going to map 4? Is it happening? Misha's dead, GG's. Sonya on the left-hand side of our screen is putting some pressure onto Rexar and Junkrat. Haunting Wave not activated. Boss should go to top lane if I'm not mistaken, and it will. It ain't over, but it's feeling like the light is fading for this map on the side of Germany. Oh, hasty bargain, eh? Huh. Huh. All right. Nubrak will pop rewind, and that's not going to have much value. What's that, 60-second cooldown? Yeah, so it's going to be available at 23 minutes and 30 seconds or so. Kerrigan jumps onto Misha, backs away. Junkrat flanking. Junkrat flanking. Let's pull away the talents here. Riptire from Junkrat in the flank position. Gia. Gia and a few others will be the target of that damage. Cocoon onto the Rexar. Riptire! The level 20 upgrade! The level 20 upgrade! He's got Riptire after Riptire! He's got Riptire Gatling Gun! Skoke's so very low. The Archangel's on core dealing damage. Junkrat, Arthas, Alarak will fall. Sylvanas will go down. But ladies and gentlemen, Lovers playing for breakfast. Sweden takes map number 3. GG. We're going to map 4. The first team to make Germany bleed. That is the first map that Germany has lost in the second phase. Germany has been lossless, and Sweden is the first team to put a notch in that belt. Oh yeah, Gato, that's actually a better, yeah, sausage, yeah. Smorbrode? What is a smorbrode? I need to practice my German today. I forgot to do it yesterday. I live in California, Nevada. I live in Lake Tahoe, Captain Damage. I live in a place where I border 2 states, actually. I live on the California side, but Nevada's not even a 10-minute drive down the road. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Meta Madness. Welcome back to Nations Cup. We've got the Meta Madness style of draft, so we are in map number 4, so we're going to have 30 heroes unavailable. Every hero that's picked and played is unavailable for the remainder of this best of 5. When we get into our next best of 5, Netherlands versus France, that map pool resets. There are no baseline bans. Though I have said this, and I kind of hope they do it. I would really like it if the admins, because I know they're tracking a lot of the drafts, if they could take the top 20 heroes picked and ban those away for the LAN event. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. I feel like that'd be really interesting. Maybe not 20, maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 heroes. That'd be really cool, just to have, like, a nice chunk of heroes already banned away for the LAN event. By the way, I will be going to the LAN event. It was announced. I will be I will be the 3rd caster. I was the 3rd caster announced on Friday.
Here we go again.
Two-Face Bruce the Bear. I try and use neutral. Oh. Two-Face Bruce. Well, that's kind of nice. I think we might just call him Two-Face. Add Sir in front. Well, I don't know if it's a dude or a girl. I don't know if it's a dude or a dudette. I don't want to assume these things. I don't want the bear to be mad at me. I think we might just call it Two-Face. I think we might just call it Two-Face after Two-Face from Justice League. Oh damn, I was gonna say the wrong thing, but no, Two-Face probably is in Justice League at some point. I bet there's some comic where Two-Face is like, he's actually a good guy. I'm sorry. Anyways, Garage Zarya for the side of Sweden. Chromie, that's a really nice early pickup on Chromie. This is Infernal Shrines. We could see a Cho'Gall. Germany is the only team to ever play Cho'Gall, and it was in the first phase. It's happening. It's happening, chat. It's happening, chat. They're gonna do it. They're gonna Cho'Gall. It's gonna happen. It's here. They're gonna Cho'Gall. Barely Quinn. I like Two-Face. I think we'll call him Two-Face. It's Cho'Gall. It's gonna happen. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna happen. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Maybe they're not gonna do it. Tychus is still, like, Tychus has not been drafted. Tychus is available. Greymane's available. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's dreams crushed. Dreams crushed. Sadness envelops.
The light abandons no man.
The light abandons no man. Hold on, I got a hearth out for mana. Germany, no balls. No balls has been called. And then comes Tyrael, right? Yeah, exactly. And then comes Tyrael Greymane. Boo! Boo! Oh, God. Sorry, I'm doing my best to wake up, chat. Can I? Sorry, I was screenshotting, so maybe I can show you all the bear. Greymane, all right. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. I really like both the drafts. I think we might go to a map 5. I honestly feel like we can go to a map 5. Which team wins Infernal Shrines, chat? Get your gambles in. What's up, Red? How you doing, bud? Or Redig? Is it Redig? Probably Redig. You like digs? Do I like what? You know, digs. Oh, dogs! Dogs! I love dogs. On the left-hand side, we got the members of Germany. We've got Dino on the Chromie, Ultralisk on the Gul'dan, Hazoobs to play the Leoric Death Knight on the Decker Kane, and Niche to play the Tyrael. Ooh, Pursuit of Flame level 1 for the Gul'dan. It used to be the hot commodity on this map. Get it? Hot commodity, Pursuit of Flame. I'll be here all day, chat. On the right side of the map, looking to take us to a map number 5 through Infernal Shrines, we've got the members of Sweden. We've got Gia on the Greymane, Swamp Grotto to play the Malthael, Skog on the Zarya, Lobber to play the... Oh god, Lobber to play Garrosh, and Henning on the Oofer. It's Redig? Okay. Well, welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Ardent Restoration for the Tyrael, Pursuit of Flame. Once again, the first time for the Chromie. That's going to be a Tyrael who's going to be awkwardly thrown around, but then reactivates Alduran's Might, so he's fine to get out. Uther will be going Wave of Light, which increases the duration of Devotion armor by 0.5 seconds. You also have the passive. And then you got the Warbreaker for Lobber. Going to be getting the damage over time and cooldown reduction. Right, it's damage over time, then cooldown reduction. Yep. Toss in onto Henning, I think it was, and that is first blood over the side of Sweden. Old man going to go to the retirement home right there. Frozen Punisher first for the mid lane. I keep making the joke, man, but Sweden's playing for that breakfast. Hope you're not suffering. You know, I'm through the worst of it. We're 2 hours into stream, so I'm a lot more awake now. The tea is definitely starting to kick in and work. The wee bit of caffeine I have is starting to work out. Which is good, because this is a really fun series. As a reminder, we still have 3 more best of 5s today. We got a nice chonky day of streaming. And then oh, shoot. I bought ribs for today. I forgot to season them last night. That's alright. I can season them today. But yeah, I'm gonna have ribs for dinner tonight. Oh, I can't wait for the ribs for dinner. Germany doesn't have any frontline here? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got frontline. They got frontline. They got Chromie. They got Deckard. That's a frontline. How you doing today, Alva? How are you doing today, Alva? Ugh, words. Alright, first objective announced in the mid. We've got Paralyzing Rage for the Leoric that increases his slow from a 40 to a 60%. Potion of Shielding. No, Potion of Shielding for the Decker Cane at level 4. No Ruby. Uh-oh. Niche? This is fine. Pursuit of Justice, by the way, for the Uther. Increase the movement speed by 25%. You're 5% slower than mount speed after stunning. Good for sustained chase. Good for disengage as well. You drop a stun, you run away. Greymane. Okay, so it looks like Sweden's giving first objective, even though it is a Frozen Punisher, which is considered very, very strong to be able to siege with. But looks like Sweden will opt in for bottom lane, fort front gate, and some... Well, not even... Oh, no. They're just going to get a little bit of siege and then go for the objective, huh? Not what I was expecting. You've got a siege in your ribs, too. Are you doing... you're doing Suve ribs, right? Ultralisk going to be thrown, and that's another kill for Sweden. Man, Sweden looking strong here in the later games in this first best of 5 of the day. You're doing alright at a rough week, but oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully the games will also be a nice booster as well. Holy crap, Germany just getting beaten up by Sweden all of a sudden. I don't know, Sweden, if they play better with these limited hero pools or what, but or maybe Sweden finally warmed up, or I definitely would think they'd be awake already. The game started at 2 o'clock for them. But first Punisher goes over to the side of Sweden. They've got 3 kills. They've got a level lead currently. Chromie gonna get damaged, or excuse me, gonna be jumped on by the Punisher. A bit of damage onto the fort, as the fort front gate will go down to Gia. Penning just chilling in the back, making sure they're not spending mana. Alright. Punisher goes down, gets about 25% off the fort in the mid lane. We'll see the fort front gate go down, and this is an invade onto the camp. Chromie will go into Slowing Sands level 10. Excuse me. Alrighty. You know, worst case scenario, I could season the ribs after stream today and eat something different than make them tomorrow. That's also an option too. I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how hungry and tired I am after stream, and I might just be like, you know what? I'm gonna go get some tacos and call it. That's definitely a possibility today. That actually might not be that might be the game plan, is just season them for tomorrow and just cook them tomorrow on my day off. Alrighty. Arcane Punisher for the bottom lane. Currently, we have a siege camp in the mid for Sweden as well. Well, once they finish this out, 10 talents here already here for Sweden, as they have the extra kills, the extra siege, and Last Rites, Warlord's Challenge, Expulsion Zone, Curse Bullet, and Divine Shield. Chromie already got her Temporal Loop earlier, or not Temporal Loop, she has the Slowing Sands. Judgment Material, no Sanctification. They want the hard initiation. Deckard is going to be stale while in Listen. I was wondering if they would consider Lornado on this map. Malthael gets a stack on Last Rites. You see the cooldown, you see Leoric's death. And he's going to be in Tomb. Okay, Judgment's the only kind of oddity here. Indomitable popped by Lawbert, able to get out of those Slowing Sands a little bit faster. Arcane Punisher, second Punisher of the map. Leo will respawn in top lane. Going to be able to soak up that experience immediately. Swamp Grata going to be helping out Greymane, probably? Yeah. Quick rotation to help out Greymane. Zarya, Skog just chilling in bottom. Just waiting for the experience to come to them. Objective phase should be announced fairly soon, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see how many globes Tyrael is able to get so far. And 2 kills, 4 kills. 2 of them are on tier. 2 of them from Greymane, 2 of them from the Malthael, as the Entomb will be coming out from Leoric. Time stop onto Lobber. There's the announcement of our Arcane Punisher for the bottom lane. As we progress into the third Punisher, I don't expect this game to end on the second one. As we get into the third Punisher, that will be Mortar, because it does cycle through. So once you know the first 2, then you know the third, and then that's the cycle. So it will be Mortar next, and then it resets again into Frozen, Arcane, Mortar, and then that's the cycle. Where it spawns, that's the high RNG part. That's the part where it should never spawn twice in the same lane. There's some like crazy infinitesimal amount that it can spawn in the same lane twice, but I don't believe I've ever seen it in my entire career of casting. I don't even know if it exists. It might just be one of those like myths and legends that are just made up. Time stop onto 2. Chromie has a Horror Anomaly, so it's just going to be more time traps available. Gul'dan Gul'dan will fall. Stay a while and listen. Was it on a 10-second cooldown? Yes, it is. Seems like it got interrupted, and Decker Kane will have 27 seconds to think about how he wants to tell people a story as Greymane rolls forward. Inner Beast is active. And that's a time stop. Geo wants to chase in, but he just can't do it. He has to Razor Swipe back into the minion wave. Sweden, I gotta be honest, Sweden's playing this latter half of the series really, really good. Okay. So Arcane Punisher, bottom lane. Zarya has the camp to push that up as well. Garrosh already soaking up the wave and pushing up the minions into the fort. So this is looking really good to the side of Sweden right now. Sweden playing this, yeah. Sweden fighting for map 5, and I'm all about it. Yeah, dude, I'm in for it as well. No bias. I just want a lot of Heroes of Storm. Just want a lot of good games, and that's what we're getting right now. Judging from the Tyrael onto Lobber, and that's a Divine Shield to answer. Chromie goes down, and the Punisher's still pushing in. Zarya tossed in, Skog chasing, has these particle grenades. Stay well and listen onto 2. But the self-barrier with the unstoppable Punisher jumps back and gets a stun. Oh my god! Hazuobs has to Wraithwalk out, and this is going to be keep front gate to fall, but can they get more? Chromie down for 4. We have the Decker Cane up in 18 seconds. The Punisher jumps, and no, Sweden says that's as much as we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a mid lane fort.
Red team's Punisher has been slain.
Sorry, everyone. My apologies. Little splash of Ghanaian cocktail. Oh my god, you are kidding me on this. You are kidding me. 153 HP. 153. By the way, the Gul'dan is almost done with Pursuit of Flame. That's rough. That's rough right there. Pursuit of Flame, 10.5 minutes, 30 stacks. At this level, you just expect it to be done a lot sooner, and that's really stressful for the Gul'dan. 10% radius, which means you can also poke from a little bit further away. So yeah, it's just that's just rough. That's just rough. He'll finish it out soon enough. Mortar Punisher, as I mentioned, going to be in the top lane up next. Gia gonna jump onto the fort with the help of the allies. A couple tower shots, slowing Sands, but the roll away, the disengage. Sorry, gonna beam through the sidewall here. Gul'dan poking out. There, we got the Pursuit of Flame done. Level 16 already achieved by the side of Sweden. Actually, level 17 will be here in but a moment. Malthael wants to chase onto Hazuobs. Gets the speed barrier. Zoom, zoom, zoom. But no chase, no distance closed on the Hazuobs, so Malthael just pushes up the bottom wave. Oh, it's going to get the vision between these two teams. Warlord's challenge onto the Tyrael. We've got a Stay While and Listen. Expulsion Zone will interrupt the Stay While and Listen. Toss onto Gia. Explosion from the Tyrael, I think, gets a little bit of death timer reduction, but Death Knight will be saying hello to, yeah, he's just going to, he knows he's dead. 0 to 10 in kills. If you are joining us for this map number 4 and you're like, wait, how does Germany have 2 maps on Sweden? It was a different game. The first two maps were a completely different game. Actually, I will say this. Map number 1 was very favored to Germany, but I have to say, map 2 started that sort of that shift. The dial started to, the pendulum started to swing in favor of Sweden. That doesn't make any sense, actually. The pendulum just swings back and forth, but whatever. We've got a camp stolen by Swamp Grotto. The slowing sands are on the ground, and yeah, was that a horrified? No, it wasn't. Okay. Goodbye, Hazuabs. That's a second stack. That's a second stack for the Malthiel. He will be 10 seconds reduced onto last rights. I believe that's 60 seconds at this point. Yes. 5 seconds per stacks, and its baseline is 70. Germany has got to find a way to crack the armor of Sweden because it seems like it is just impossible to step in. Tyrael, I do have to point out, 42 stacks on Ardent Restoration. 42 stacks. That is a lot of extra healing. It seems like Germany will go for consolation prizes, push up the waves. Garrosh is going to steal away this camp. Okay. Just Garrosh threatens. Okay. Well, the Sweden believers got to be feeling pretty good about this one, Twitch chat. Malthiel playing safe in bottom lane. Dino pushes up the wave. Ultralisk is going to clear things out here and there. Greymane finishes up the objective. Bottom lane fort will go down. The longer this is delayed, it actually is better for the side of Sweden because they're about to hit 20s. And I think they're doing this on purpose. I think they left Greymane so that Malthiel can go double soak. They'll push up the top wave, get experience, take down the keep front gate, and now the Punishers here, 0 to 11 in kills, favoring Sweden. 20 talent tier, favoring Sweden. Malthiel's got buyback. He's not even like trying to be cheeky about last rights upgrade at level 20. He's not going for like final curtain or anything like that. He's just going, you know what? I have the dieback in case we need it. And I like that utility. I like Swamp Grotto just playing from that space, in that mental space of if things go bad, I have tools. Now, if things go bad, oh my god, dear Lord Lauber! Is that a last right? That is the last right stack. Judgment from the Tyrael. Chromie will delay things out. That's a huge stay a while and listen. Leoric with the Wraith walk through the enemy trying to reduce their damage, but Hazuab's taking so much damage, and that is going to be map number 5. We are heading to a map number 5 in our first best of 5 of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I said this was going to be the best game of the day, and the best series of the day, and it is proving my point. GG, well played. Sweden will take map number 4, and we head into the illustrious, the ever-so-coveted map 5 in these games. Actually, Swamp Grotto getting low here, but no, they'll be fine. The core shall fall. GG. Cursed Garden or Sky will be our 5th map. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nations Cup map number 5, Cursed Hollow between Germany versus Sweden. And if you're sitting at home saying, but Bahamut, what is this draft style? Why are we getting such weird drafts? It's because we're in the Meta Madness draft style. What is available and what's left? I've got all that information in front of my eyes right now. So before we even get into bans, or while the bans are happening, let's talk about what is available. For tanks, ETC, Mal'Ganis, May, Stitches, Variant. There's a category called Strange Heroes, where that's where Cho'Gall, Murky, and Lost Vikings are. So just heads up on that one. Bruisers available. Diva, Gazlo, Imperius, Ragnaros, Thrall, Yrel. Healers available: Alex Straza, Ana, Ariel, Lily, Lieutenant Morales, Lucio, Tyrande, and Whitemane. We're not gonna go through the we're not gonna go through all the DPS and stuff like that, but those are the critical ones that I did want to mention. Those are the critical categories I want to mention. You like scheduling stuff? It's like you're working when you could actually be sleeping. I figured out how to do batch editing in DaVinci, so when I edit these VODs, I'll edit all the VODs, and then I'll just put them on a render list, and then I hit render, and I walk away from the computer for 4 hours, and I go do stuff. And when I come back, I've got a bunch of videos edited, ready to go, and I just chuck them on YouTube. Yeah. I'm really trying to be better about YouTube. I know it's not like a moneymaker by any means, but it's just VODs. It's good for people to be able to see. Medivh is up and available, by the way. Medivh Cho'Gall. Everyone knows Medivh Cho'Gall is OP. I believe Tychus is up and available still. Falstad, like percent-based heroes. Zul Jin is still up and available as well. Zagara. Early Varian from the side of Germany. Could be, it could be Smash, could be Twin, could be Taunt. We don't know yet. Work smarter, not harder. I like to work harder and smarter. Germany banning out tanks. Yeah, tanks available at this point are Mal'Ganis and Mei. Mal'Ganis and Mei are the last two tanks available. Lucio, Jaina. That's a nice Cho'Gall. I can't believe Lucio got picked up. I'm not that surprised because there was two tank bans. Oh, that's fun. You know what's available, chat? Butcher, Zeratul. Thank you, Gato. You ban out a healer here, or what? Oh, right. Toronto was banned out earlier. I was like, what? She was banned away earlier. She wasn't picked. That's what it was. Lucio is weak versus Varian. Why is that? He's weak? High Five is good against Taunt. Illidan? Okay. Oh, I guess Illidan against the Vikings is annoying. He can also get a lot of stacking on the level 1 as well, so it does make sense, actually. That actually makes complete sense. Shield debuff. What? I was like, what? Shattering Throw is a counter to Lucio? I'm confused, my friend. I don't understand the Shattering Throw, but Lucio's not going to go Sound Barrier. Lucio is not going to be going Sound Barrier at this, yeah. Shattering Throw doesn't do anything. There's the Zeratul, as I was mentioning. No Cho'Gall, which is kind of sad, but oh well. We're gonna need a healer and some extra siege potential. Yeah, I like the auto attacker. Yeah, I was gonna say Lucio is not countered by Varian in any way, shape, or form. And if anything, if you're going up against Lucio, like, if anything, you're probably going to be going into Mortal Wound at level 13, which is, I guess, technically the only counter that you can get. But yeah, Lucio's got so much movement and stuff like that. High Five is actually the counter into Varian because it's a low cooldown, and Taunt is a low cooldown as well. So I think it's like 20 seconds for High Five and 16 or so for the Taunt. So they're fairly close together. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the cast and see how our game's going to go. I'm going to start us up a prediction, everybody. All right, yeah, all right, predictions begun. I actually feel like Sweden can take this personally. I personally think that Sweden can take this. The Falstad is going to be the X factor. Like level 20, level 20 wind tunnels are going to be a big X factor. If we get to level 20, on the right side of our map, we are going to be seeing the members of Sweden. We've got Lauber on the Mei, Svampgrada on the Urel, heading to play the Lucio, Gia on the Zeratul, and Skog to play the Jaina. To the west side of our map, we're going to be looking at Germany. We have got Ultralisk on the Rainer. We'll be seeing Falstad played by Dino. Death Knight on the White Mane. Very good skin, very good mount combo with that as well. Niche on the Varian. We've got Hazuabs on the Olaf. We've got Hazuabs on the Baylog. And we've got Hazuabs on the baby little Eric. So fast, so speedy. Let's get into mid lane. We'll check out our level 1s. Or we already are seeing that. We'll see what our first engagement does look like between these two teams on map number 5. Any gamblers in chat, you still have a solid 30 seconds from when you're hearing me talk about this to get your gambles in. Be sure to get some channel points bet. If you are new to the stream and you would like to, you know, throw some channel points on a team you're favoring, be sure to hit the follow button. The follow button, hitting follow on the channel gets you a few channel points, supports the stream. You can know when you can help me out. Followship does help. I don't get money for it, but hey. Sponsors love seeing followers. No globals for Sweden. Where we're going, we don't need globals. Zeratul in the bush. Gonna be trying to dive onto White Mane here. Dip diving and dodging in. Zeratul will be going into Greater Cleave. That increases the cleave radius by 33%. Auto attacks for Falstad at level 1. We've got the overpower for the Varian. Follows are free. It costs you $0 to follow the channel. It costs you $0. And it makes Bandit happy. Imagine, you make a dog happy for $0. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, we're gonna need that third cup of tea. Definitely going to need that third cup of tea. Well, I'll make it in between these two best of 5s. By the way, we also have 3 more best of 5s. We have Netherlands going up against France coming up next. No, where's my list of games? Hold on one second. Round 5. Netherlands versus France, Poland versus Finland, and Spain versus Ukraine. Those are the other 3 best of 5s we have today. Raynor going Behemoth Armor at level 4. Falstad going autos as well. More sustainability from him. Camp already cleared out in the mid lane. We've got Urel taking a bit of damage on bottom, but there's not enough to chase her down. Svampgrada will tap well. Zeratul going into the top lane. Hazuabs should lose a Viking here. Oh no, he's not. Nice. Nice micro from Hazuabs. It's like he played an RTS once or twice. It's like Hazuabs has played like 1 or 2 RTS games. You know what? He probably finished StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign. That's probably what it was. Skog will go down. First blood over to the side of Germany. They got to be feeling good about that one. Germany's definitely got to be feeling pretty happy about that first blood. It's not a ton of experience, but it is one of those. It's just a bolster in sort of mentals. Germany has been kind of struggling at the start of these last couple games, so getting that early kill always feels good. Hazuabs gets the channel and the objective, and that will be first tribute over the side of Germany. Not really contested much. Svampgrada not even jumping in to delay out the Viking, though rotation into mid. Ultralisk shows. So will Lauber. The bush has been checked, and Lauber did see the White Mane in there, so they have to assume something's happening with that. Now, Urel... Oh, hello. Divine Steed to get away. Insta Righteous Hammer to bop back the Varian, who does have taunt. Roaming taunt ganks, it looks like. Bottom lane still being sieged. Urel actually jumps in. There's Varian with the taunt, but Urel should be fine in front of her tower, or in front of her fort front gate. Lucio amps it up. No, reverse amp. Oh, he's going boombox. All right. I personally, whenever I play Lucio in ranked, I take boombox at level 7. Not that I think it's like a better talent by any means. I use it at my rank because I can use it as a ward. Because if you did not know this, boombox has no duration. There's no duration on boombox. So you can leave it in a bush as a ward and see if the enemies are making rotations. That's what I'd like to see Henning do with this. It is a good way to also split your healing in these or it's a good way to have, so you can hear there's the ward of the boombox. Does give good vision as well. You can also split your healing in a fight. So let's say this objective phase is starting out, and you've got a fight happening, let's say over here, and you've got a fight happening over here. You can chuck a boombox on the left-hand side, heal on the right, or vice versa. It's just, you know, at least you can provide something to the allies that are not around you. Baylog will go down, another Zeratul kill. Falstad flight into top lane. I think that might have been seen, so Zeratul... Oh, no, it's canceled.
The choice is simple.
Dino starts to trigger it, but then cancels it out, feigning that they're going into top lane. Lauber gets the channel on the eye, and this is a position for the objective that's favoring the members of Sweden. Will Germany delay? Germany delaying is good since they have the Vikings to go soak out the other lanes. So we'll see if Germany tries to delay this out. The boombox will be cleared. Okay. 1-0 in kills, favoring Germany. 10 Talontiers, just about here for both sides. Actually, here for both sides. Banshee for the Rainer, no Hyperion. We got the Scarlet Aegis for the White Mane, play again for Vikings. Ring of Frost, high five, VP for the Zeratul. No Might of the Nerzim. Dino looking for that angle on the Gust here, playing to the low side of the engagement. Skog with the channel, should be interrupted by Hazuabs. Righteous Hammer into the wall. Good Gust pushing and splitting the enemies away, but it's Yrel. She's got Ardent Defender, so you're not going to be getting a kill onto her. Sko going for the channel as Yrel starts to zone in the bottom lane. Ice Wall from the Mei, not connecting onto anyone. Banshee going to be taken down. Heck, your Banshee. Flank. Oh no, the taunt's good, and that's another kill over to the side of Germany. Hazuabs will lose his baby Eric. So swift, so brave, so dead. Little penetrating round from Ring of Frost does not connect, but Ultralisk is zoned away. He's got to walk through a blizzard. Henning trying to find the kill onto the Rainer. He's going to get some good healing from the White Mane, and it's Lucio to go down. Rainer will fall, but Jaina also taken out. Hazuabs has got the channel. He still has a Viking in the top lane. He doesn't have Mercenary Lord, so no buff onto the minions, the mercenaries. Went into this Eric the Swift. So swift, so brave. Secret weapon for Falstad makes sense with the auto attacks at level 1 and the hammer gains at level 4, synergistic. If you're going to be healing for 20% of the damage, why not increase your damage even more and even more? So yeah, nice synergy with the 1 through 7 for Dino on the Falstad. Boss in the top lane, boss in the bottom lane, Curse on the left-hand side. This could be Curse in favor of Germany. They also have a level lead nearing 13 talent tier over the side of Sweden. Lucio owned by Varian. Homie. Okay, sure, whatever, man. Whatever makes you happy, bud. Yeah, it was just the Varian that killed Lucio. None of the other heroes that were standing around. Just Varian. Yrel jumps in. That's going to be a Ring of Frost. We've got a shield wall for Varian as the Ice Wall does come out, connecting onto him. We have White Mane inside. Yrel jumps in. Righteous Hammer onto Varian and Yrel. Gust from Dino pushes back. Taunt onto the Mei. She pops the Cryo Freeze. Another Avenging Wrath in. VP from Zeratul does buy a window to try and get some damage. That's a lot of damage onto the Rainer and one Viking. Gia trying to find a cleave, but he is going to have to back away. Down a talent tier. Sweden still fighting this. Ultralisk low on the Varian. That's a Swamp Grotto diving in. Another Swamp Grotto dive. Dino goes down. Niche getting low here. He pops the shield wall. That's going to be the ice flows from the Jaina. I can't believe it. Sweden's so very low. The Vikings find a kill into Jaina. Gia needs to get out of here. High five from the Lucio. Gets a bit of HP. Gia wants to kill, but he doesn't want to get killed. Banshee. Vikings find another kill. White Mane to get another kill, and that is the Viking channel onto the curse. Meanwhile, in bottom lane. Shield wall on Varian, no balls? No, no, quite the opposite. He's like, I respect this enemy team. I'm gonna take shield wall. Balog goes down. Zeratul finds another kill. That is keeps down in bottom lane. Lauber wants to kill a Viking. Zeratul steals that away. That's an ice wall out from the Mei. Niche is, oh no, they've got the side wall was taken down. Jump from... No, the gust! The gust! Dino with a good gust right there. Denies the kill onto Varian. Niche is able to back away. Hazuab's continuing to do Balog things in the top lane. Mei's got to clear the bottom. We've got a camp to be invaded, I would assume. 16 talent tier advantage as well. Man, Sweden, they just can't get us. They can't get an even talent tier fight. They were down 13s in the last engagement, almost finding those kills. That's going to be Jaina going down. Zeratul trying to pressure onto Dino. Dino's able to barrel roll back over to the allies. Gia trying to blink away. Sustained damage from Ultralisk. Going to be shredding through the enemy's 25 Behemoth armor stacks. We got the paint them red at level 16 as well. Lines. Oh! Large and in charge. Olaf gets that little stun onto the Mei, and Lauber has to back off to the Hall of Storms. I think he actually... No, he didn't tap well. Did he? Hold on. We can find out here. I'm curious. He did tap well, actually. He tapped well about 20 seconds ago. Nice wall out from the Mei. We've got an icing in, but she can't get into Niche, who's on... Just going to pop a shield wall. Just going to pop the W, and no damage onto them. Mid lane keep does go down. Viking pushing in through the bottom lane. Oh, the hammerings out from Falstad. Man, the auto attack damage between Raynor and Falstad is just chunking, especially with the hammer gains, or not the hammer gains, the frequent flyer at level 1. Dino, he's fine actually. Dino's absolutely fine right here. Ardent Defender was just popped. And yeah, Swamp Grotto gonna run to the left-hand side of our map here. Whee! I'm just looking at cooldowns for Dino. Goodbye! By the way, if you don't know, sustained wins is a percent-based damage as well. If you did not know, percent-based damage at level 13 for the Falstad. Between Falstad and Varian, or Falstad and Raynor, excuse me, it is going to be a ton of damage. Ton of damage! Oh god, nearly 40,000 for Raynor here. Able to burst down people quite effectively. Nearly 69,000 for Hazuabs. Alright, well, we got Varian in the bush. Hazuabs is going to be scouted out with the boombox. Nice staggered death. Very nice. They are respawned just in time. Germany wants to take it. Okay. 20 talent tier almost here. This is the fight that Sweden wants. This is even talent tier fight for them. Hazuabs is pushing up a wave in top lane with Balog. Eric is floating down on the low side of our screen. We've got Falstad pushing up mid. Dino is just going to go end the game. No, he's just pushing up mid. I don't think he's going to go try and end the game on his own. They know they're on this. Banshee does scout. But, yeah. Dear lord, the Dino damage is insane. Camps, catapults, all that good stuff. Zeratul was like, oh, I'll go into top lane. No, you really can't. Gotta go clear the core. Gotta go clear the core. Shielding is scratched. Bottom lane boss will get some damage onto the fort. Between the Banshee, the Raynor, and specifically Eric, there's so much quick damage that this is going to be the fort saved. $20 talent tier advantage to the members of Germany. They find a Balog, but he gets the jump. He's got the hurry up. And he's dead. Catapult and top dealing a lot of damage into this 14 minutes. What are we looking at? 247, so around just under 500 damage. Just under 500 damage onto the keep, or onto structures from catapults. Hazuabs will rotate. They do see this, but there's not enough time to invade the tributes here, but I don't think Sweden really cares about that. They want to try and depressure these lanes. They want to get to 20 talent tier, so Sweden gets a boss. They go back and clear waves. It's not over just yet. It's checkmate, right? No. Doesn't look like checkmate to me. This looks like Heroes of the Storm. I think you might have typed in the wrong Twitch chat. You might be watching a chess stream or something like that. Germany's got a whole lot of good damage, but the core defenses of Sweden are just enough where it's like, no, we can't just go run at the core. So Germany will bide their time. They could potentially get another curse if they get this bottom lane tribute. A level and a half to go for the side of Sweden to get to their equal 20 talent tiers. Seraphim. Maybe we'll see the Lobber. Mortal Wound. She should have a cryo freeze in time. There's a high five. VP onto the back line. Gust from the Falstad. There was a Ring of Frost from Jaina as well, but it seems like some heroics are going to be utilized here. Niche is going to get dove on. This is down 20 talents. Sweden's going for a very risky fight here. Varian getting low. Hammerings in from the Falstad, but they got to back off now. Sweden does not have a window anymore. They've got to leave. Lauber actually icing back in onto Ultralisk with the high five from Lucio. Big avenging Wrath and Righteous Hammer from Urel. They can't kill Hazuabs. The Olaf is just too tanky. Falstad, by the way, went for Epic Mount at level 20. He's not going for auto attack. He's not going Nexus Blades GG. He's going for I can fly around the map a crap load. And this is cursed. This might just be game. Sweden knows they've got to defend here. Oh, sorry. It's a goal. I didn't know we were watching football. Another hammering to poke out from Falstad. The core defenses are still available during the curse. Dino starting to scratch that shielding. Blizzard dropped by the Jaina. We have a bit of a split fight. Vikings are trying to jump onto Zeratul. Hazuab's getting a little bit low. Ring of Frost from the Jaina. I don't think it got a stun right there. The core shielding still being scratched. That's going to be a kill onto Jaina. This might be the beginning of the end. Gia cannot get the big burst they're looking for. Falls there with a small flight, and that's Gia to go down. Henning will fall as well. Good sustained damage from Falstad and Raynor. And Urel tries to defend, but it's not enough. The GGs are called, and map number 5 goes over to the side of Germany. The reverse sweep is shut down. Lauber hit an ice wall. Damn. Yeah, Raynor Falstad sustained damage with no blinds. That's a rough go, man. That's a rough go. Also, Death Knight's white main is insane. Death Knight's white main was so good in that game. Holy crap. That white main saves so much.